Hi, my name is Fiona Pham, student 212195721. My teaching philosophy can be described as a combination of theories and approaches meshed together in attempts to create a positive, safe and engaging classroom environment. As a teacher, I believe we have a responsibility to get to know our students, which include their prior experiences, background, culture, interests, learning styles, behavioural responses, and strengths and weaknesses. In turn, I use students' virtual backpacks as described by Pat Thompson in conjunction with the constructivist approach. I always plan lessons around student interest and engage them with the learning content, so I try and always make it as authentic as possible so students can see the value and purpose in retaining the information or the skill and apply it to their real life. I use the inquiry-based learning approach when planning lessons or modelling skills, as I want to challenge my students to think outside the box and be critical of the information that we're all analysing as a class, or even information that I'm presenting to them. I don't want my students to be robotic rote learners who think of me as the person who's transmitting information to them. My philosophy is also influenced by Vygotsky's theory of the zone of proximal development, where the teacher or another student helps a student bridge between the known and the unknown. During this process, I also believe that growth mindset is integral in supporting the student to challenge their own learning goals and being risk takers in their own learning. I believe ongoing assessment provides teachers with data against expected standards and in turn allow teachers to use that information to plan modified lessons for student learning. I also believe that assessment needs to be conducted in various modes so that students can demonstrate their authentic learning through their preferred learning style. In terms of standardized assessment like NAPLAN, I do see the reasoning behind these tests, but I don't believe that they accurately measure a student's academic ability. Other assessments that I much prefer to use include CARS, running records, Fontes and Pinnell, self-designed pre and post tests, and mathematics online interview. As a pre-service teacher and peer at university, I understand that it's integral to work in a team with other students, work colleagues and mentor teachers, as it extends my pedagogical knowledge and practice. So throughout my practicum, I have found that working with mentor teachers have allowed me to develop a better perspective to improve student learning as a cohort rather than just my own classroom. It is important to have a trusting and positive relationship with parents and carers to successfully collaborate and work towards improving student learning for their child. Involving students and parents into student learning allows the content to be connected from school to home and vice versa. As a pre-service teacher that is about to graduate, I am confident that I am becoming a teacher, but I also acknowledge that I am still a learner and will continue to learn with and from my students, my work colleagues and the wider school community to continually develop my pedagogical practice.